What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Silverback June, back at it again with another video. This is a do-it-yourself video to change a water pump on an RT. Now, my car, for whatever reason, my water pump took a dump. You know what I mean? The needle's been going up and down. You know what I'm saying? The water pump is on its way out. I never changed my water pump in this car. This is gonna be the first time I ever change it. You know how they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? But listen, I promise y'all more content. Come on, you know what I mean? And if you like this video, if you like the information that I'm giving you, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit that bell notification on my channel. Let you know what I'm doing every time. Every video that I put out, you will know about it. It'll just pop up on your phone or on your laptop, on your screen, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's free. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you free content, free information, and I'm showing you how to do certain do-it-yourself things on your car, so you don't have to take it to the mechanic shop or whatever the case may be. I'm giving you information, feeding you guys information, because y'all my fans. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not gonna bore you with all this crap. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna jump right into the video, jump right into putting this water pump in. Obviously, I got a lot of stuff, you know, on this car that I have to pull out, but I'm not gonna bore you with all that. I'm gonna take all this stuff out. I'm gonna remove anything that I need to remove to get to my water pump right there. All right, so I'm gonna show you what tools you need, you know what I mean, to get this job done. All right, Silverback June, give me a minute. All right, so let me tell you the tools that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a 15, maybe a stubby 15, a 13 millimeter. You obviously gonna need the ratchet, a screwdriver, okay, a screwdriver, some pliers, an extension, okay. You definitely gonna need this for your water pump, to bleed the water pump. I'm gonna show you why. All right, and maybe a stubby flathead screwdriver. Those are all the tools that you need. All right, but my water pump, I already see it's leaking from over here. Down here it's leaking. I'm gonna see if I could show you a little bit. If I could show you what, let me see if I could show you. Down there is a little wet. I already see a wet spot on the it's a wet spot right here, actually on the water pump. Maybe the gasket or whatever is leaking, you know what I'm saying? But it's pissing antifreeze. But we gonna take care of that, you know what I'm saying? And once we do that, we gonna be good. We also changing this upper hose. We're gonna change this upper hose. Even though this is factory, I never change it. We're gonna change that today. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna bore you all with all this stuff. Of course, I got the new water pump. All right, and this is gonna be the bleeding procedure after you whatever. You see how I just put this in here? You see how it's locked in tight? You want to make sure this socket is all the way in. All right, you do not, I repeat, you do not want to strip this bolt. Okay, you do not want to strip this, because once you strip this, it's going to be hard to take out, man. All right, so but I'm going to teach you a simple way for you to get it right, you know what I mean, and not mess it up at all. All right, so Silverback June, I'm not going to bore you with all this, taking all this stuff out. I'm going to take all this stuff out, and I'm going to show you what I do. All right. All right, y'all. So, for a little FYI, if you're it's the first time you doing this job, you want to see how the belt tensioner is. All right, this is the route. Like, if I don't know something, I always take a picture of how the belt is routed when I take the serpentine belt off. The reason why you need that is because, you know, you might forget, you know what I mean? So this is like a little guide for me, but I already know I already know the belt route pattern, but just a little information for y'all, FYI, just so you know, all right? Because this might be your first time doing this job and you don't know. Always draw a picture, you know what I'm saying, to see how the belt is routed. All right, that's just what I wanted to show y'all. All right, so the first thing you want to do is take the serpentine belt off. All right, so you take this 3/8 ratchet, you go down here, all right, and get it in the hole. Basically get it in the hole, and you're gonna move it this direction, okay? Whatever direction it's gonna move. You see how it moves? So I'm gonna move it right here, so, and take the belt off. Now I got the tension off the belt. All right, the belt is out. All right, I know how to route it already. All right, boom, move to the side. All right, next thing you're gonna do, you wanna move this power steering pump to the side. All right, you don't have to take the power steering pump off, but you wanna move it to the side. Personally, I like to take stuff out. Anything that's in my way, I'm taking out. All right, we're gonna take this ratchet. The power steering pump is only 3 screws. All right, so down here, next one, crack loose. All right, next one. Alright, I'm gonna get back to you in a minute. Alright, so you see I got the power steering pump out the way, power steering pump over here. Next thing you want to do is take this upper hose off, take this hose clamp off, boom, make sure you get a nice grip on it, nice. Alright, you're gonna take this pick, you're just gonna go like that. Around it. All right, you're gonna go around it and you're gonna remove the hose dumb easy like that. All right, take this upper hose off. The upper hose is out, you know what I'm saying? Now that you got that, you can get to the bottom hose down there. I usually use like a little stubby wrench, a stubby screwdriver. My PD Blast. PD Blast is also good to use. I like using this a lot. My friends, they make fun of me but this is a really good penetrating oil. PD Blast. All right. So I'm just gonna go down here with my stubby screwdriver. I'm just gonna loosen this up to take the bottom hose off. All right, take the bottom hose off, make sure it's nice and loose. Once I know it's loose, a minute, it's almost out. Right. Got it nice and loose, you know, got it nice and loose. I take my hand down here and start pulling as hard as I can. All the antifreeze is gonna push out, so just remember, all that antifreeze is gonna push out on that hose. All right, so like I said, I go down here, all right, all that antifreeze is out, my man. All right, all that antifreeze is out. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is take my ratchet and the extension and get to that 10mm bolt over there by the throttle body. This one right here. That bolt right there, that bolt. Take my 10, just crack it loose. Crack it loose. Crack it all, take it all the way off. Alright. All the way off. I got that off. Right? And I'm gonna take my screwdriver. Take my screwdriver, my big screwdriver, which is right here. Alright, and I'm gonna pry on it. Right here. Alright, see that? I just pried on it right here. Just like that. So now my water pump, slide that off, take my water pump out. Now, we get to, now, what I want to do is take the tensioner off. That's a 15mm, right? I'm gonna take my ratchet, take my short 15 right here, boom. I'm gonna take it off. Right here. Crack that bolt loose. That tension is coming off. Alright. Alright, so next thing I'm doing, I'm taking this idler pulley off, this little pulley right here. Little pulley over here, a little pulley right here that goes on, that mounts onto the right here. I'll show you. Oh. Sorry, trying to get a better angle. And right there. It's a long bolt, don't be discouraged. Alright, take that out. Now, you are ready to take the water pump out. Why? Because everything is out your way. Everything is out your way. So now, 13mm ratchet. Crack. You're gonna crack them loose. Crack loose. Here's another one. Crack that one loose. Crack that one loose. Crack them loose. Alright. You're gonna have one right here, one right there. Crack out one on the bottom of this. Underneath here, there's another one. We're gonna find out why this water pump is bad. Alright. So when I take the water pump out, I'm gonna get back to you on that, alright? And we're gonna see why. All right, man, so this water pump is ready to come out. This is the new water pump right here. All right, I like to, when I take the bolts out, I like to take them out in the order that it comes out. So the bolt, how many bolts does the water pump have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 11 bolts. Some of them long, some of them short, but I like to keep them in sequence the way I take it out. All right, you got long, and you got short. You know, long, you got short, and you got the long ones. You know that it basically keeps you in tab of where it is. But anyway, the water pump is ready to come out. All right, water pump ready to come out. I take a flat screwdriver right here and just pry it out like that. You know what I'm saying? The water pump is already out. You know what I'm saying? Water pump is out. Take the old one out. Let's see what happened here. Why it got damaged. Like I said, wear and tear. This gasket looks skittish. It looks type shaky. You know what I mean? So you could tell that this is an original water pump. Not saying that it's not circulating well, because the water pump is circulating, but the gasket is choppy. All right, the pulley seems good and all that. Like I said, this is an OEM. This is an OEM water pump. This pump was never changed on the car. You know what I mean? But now I got the new one. I have a 180 thermostat in here. I'm about to take that out. This is a must swap. All right, but there you have it. You know, not to say that the pump wasn't doing its job, but the gasket is wear and tear, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put the new one in, and I'm gonna show you how to. Now I'm gonna show you how to air bleed the system. All right, Silverback June. All right, y'all, here's what I want to show you about the thermostat housing. So we're gonna take this off right here. All right, you want to take it off evenly. I want to show you something. Definitely want to teach y'all something real quick. So we got one bolt off. Very important tip. All right, very important. All right, so we take the housing off. You see the thermostat? Hold on. Don't even go crazy. Look at how I got my thermostat. You see how I got my thermostat? With the little nipple facing down. All right? So when I remove this thermostat and put it on my new one, on my new water pump over there, I want to put it exactly like this. Okay? Just like this. Okay? Pop it out. Just clean it up a little bit. Take all that excess gunk off. The gasket. Whatever. In theory, you're supposed to replace this, but this right here, I got this from Jegs. This is a performance. This is actually a performance thermostat. All right, it's 180 thermostat. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna put it back the same way, just like that. See how I did it? Just like that. All right. Now I'm gonna put this piece back on. I'm gonna put the housing back on. I'm gonna put a new hose. I'm gonna put the belt on. I'm gonna put the belt on. Put the new hose in for the top, and then I'm gonna show you how to. All right, another piece of information I'd like to give y'all. All right, what's up, boss? Another piece of information I like to give y'all is I like to have my hose clamps accessible, meaning I like to have access to where I could tighten and loosen up my hoses, you know. So if I need to get in here with a screwdriver or whatever the case may be to tighten up these clamps or to loosen it, you know, it's easy access for me, whether it's in here, whether it's over there. it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just for your information, this is what has to be done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, so like I said, easy access. Like right here, for me, I'm gonna loosen this hose clamp a little bit, just a tad bit. And then when I put it inside there, when I put it inside here, like so, and then I put this one in, all right, like so. What I mean easy access, it's easier for me to tighten up here now when I want. Okay, I'm gonna just loosen it a little bit because it's a little too tight. But yeah, but you get the idea. You know what I mean? So now I'll take my little, maybe I'll take a little longer extension. You know? Stretch it up, tighten it right here. I'm sorry. Tighten it right here. You know? Right here, easy access. All right, now that's tight. If I want to get in here now, I'm gonna get up top here. Maybe I might want to put it in an angle like this. Maybe, you know, I want to loosen it. Anyway, you get the idea. All right, I'm just gonna loosen a little bit and put it as far as I can in here. All right, y'all, we got the belt on, we got everything on. You know, I ain't put the intake on yet, but this is the most crucial and important step when you bleed in this car. All right, because this car tends to have a lot of air pockets, and if you don't bleed this vehicle properly, this car will give you hell. Okay, so I really try not to make this video long, but at the same time I want you to get as much information as possible, because I went through this already and I don't want you guys going through it. You know what I'm saying? And having a mission to do this. All right, so the most important step of bleeding this car, you find the right socket that goes inside that bleed hose. This is a bolt right here. Okay, this right here. All right, you see how it fits in snug? You want it to be tight, okay? Because this thing gets tight. Once you start the car and it gets hot and all that stuff, this thing, and it'll be a movie to take off, like if you strip it. So you have to have the right size socket. This is a 6mm. I'm gonna take my 6mm and I'm gonna remove this bolt. Okay, put pressure on your hand like this so that you know it's definitely in there, and you turn it. You see how easy that was? And you turn it like this, and you remove the bolt completely off. Okay, once you get it out like that, you take this off complete. All right, just like that. All right, now what the next step you're gonna do is you're gonna pour your antifreeze. You're gonna take this cap off. All right, you're gonna pour the antifreeze in there. You're gonna pour the antifreeze in your reservoir until you see antifreeze coming out that hole. I repeat, you're gonna see antifreeze coming out that hole. Okay? Once you see antifreeze coming out that hole, you plug it right back up. You fill the bottle up. You go inside the car. You start it. And you put the AC on full blast hot. Okay? Full blast hot. And let the car run. Because the water pump is going to be circulating. The thermostat is going to be working. When it reaches operating temperature, you're going to hear the fans go on and off. Once the fans go on and off, you know the car is bled. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. Show you exactly how it's done. All right? And you want to get the good antifreeze for your car. Don't get no BS antifreeze. You're going to get the Xerox 5050 G05, all right? This is what's required for this car. Don't ask me why, but you see Ford, Chrysler, Mercedes-Benz, whatever, that's how it go. All right? This is the most crucial step in this doing all this stuff, all right? So we're gonna pop it. We're gonna fill up this bottle. Okay, we're gonna fill up this antifreeze. Let's go. We're gonna fill it up. Fill it up. Fill it up. At the same time, you watching to see if the thing is gonna come out. All right. I'm gonna see if you could get a closer look. All right. I'm filling up the bottle. Watch that hole. It might take a gallon. It might take 2 gallons. All right. You make sure it's full to the brim. Now you see it pouring out? You see it pouring out just like that? Pour it out. Let it pour out a little bit. Plug it back. Plug it back. All right? Plug it back. That's all you need to do to bleed the system. All right? All you need to do. Once you do that, once you plug it back, you tighten it up, top the antifreeze off on the bottle, run the car till it's, run the car, AC, max heat, let it run. When the car reaches operating temperature, you should feel heat in that car. You should feel heat in that car before it even reaches. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna start the car up. My temperature, max heat, it's on max heat, H. When this thing reaches operating temperature, or even before that, I should feel this thing getting warm. All right, it's already getting warm. I can feel it. All right, so like I said, and it's not even at temperature yet. It's real cold right now. All right, real cold. But leave it running, let it run. When it reaches operating temperature, we're gonna come back and check the needle again and see where the temperature gauge is at. All right? All right. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, start recording. All right, so I got everything on. Everything is on the car, all right? Like I said, I'm letting the car run. All right, new water pump is in already. New water pump is in. You know what I mean? New water pump is in. Nothing left to be done. Just let the car run and let it do its thing. When it gets to operating temperature, we're gonna look to see where the temperature gauge is at. If it stays there, we're gonna let it run for a while. Because like I said, this car was overheating, but it was overheating due to poor, look at this gasket. This gasket is finished. You know what I'm saying? The gasket is done. You know what I'm saying? And it would seep out here, and you know the coolant would slide out through here and it'd be dripping. And guess what? The car will overheat. Not to say this ain't circulating properly. It's circulating, but it's not giving me a good seal. This is old, so you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Silverback June, how to change a water pump on your RT Hemi. Like, share, subscribe if you want to see more content. More content is on the way anyway. So if you like to see more content like this, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You know what I'm saying? We get back to what we need to get back to. Alright? More content coming your way. Silverback June, I'm out. Peace.